What is up, everyone? It's your boy KJ Majority, also known as Mr. Ayo, also known as Karate Kid KJ, also known as the Unhinged King with the Daddy Ding-a-ling, also known as Fuck Crumble Cookies. Them bitches is nasty.
Oh, I've never had them.
Me either.
You ain't missing nothing.
Mm.
You ain't missing a goddamn thing. One of the vendors we work with, sent us a box of crumble cookies to say thank you for, spending money with them. And they had this, it looked real good. It was a cookies and cream cookie. You know what I mean? It was a chocolate cookie, double chocolate cookie with white chocolate chips, and it had a cream swirl on top. Sound good, right? That's what my brain thought. I was excited for the motherfucker. And it was big, too. It, fit in the palm of my hand. I got some big palms. You feel me? I took one bite of that bitch and instant regret.
Damn.
Instant disappointment.
Damn.
You taste more of the whatever kind of butter, oil thing they use to bake the cookie than you do the cookie itself.
Oh.
No, thank you.
Yeah. And then the cream was mad sweet, but the cookie wasn't. So it was just a lot of flavors in my mouth that I wasn't really okay with.
I mean, I feel like I shouldn't be surprised whenever I get because I don't know about you, Tina, but I do get perfume TikTok. And there'll be those girlies with their smell good routines. And anytime the smell good routine includes crumble cookie with Dove, they were like, bitch, you ain't getting clean. You might smell good, you still dirty. That's the entire comment section. And I was like, damn, okay. Note to self, don't get the crumble cookie stuff as your body wash, because you smell like vanilla. You probably still dirty, though.
I just don't understand how they're so goddamn popular and taste like ass.
I mean, I'm not gonna hold you, not for nothing. The only people I ever say they be craving a crumble cookie is white women. So,
but listen, I gotta give it to the white women. Usually they pretty good about their damn sweet pastries now.
That's true.
Now, when it comes to some seasoned chicken, I know, take it with a grain of salt. That's probably all the chicken is seasoned with. But when it comes to some cookies, some brownies, I'll listen to a Betty.
I only listen to them if they're from the Midwest, because they know how to make some damn desserts.
Yeah, but they have to have the auntie arm for me to really listen to them.
You know what? That's real as fuck, though.
Yeah. All right. One of y'all say who y'all are.
No.
I hate this motherfucker so goddamn much, y'all.
It shall go then. What's up, y'all? My name is Marti, also known as forgot my shit. Also known as
Don't make me do it for you, because you'll be mad if I do it for you.
We're getting there. Hold on.
You know what I'm about to say.
I'm finding it.
Yeah, please don't say the long ass name. Okay.
I was gonna say the long ass name. I was gonna say how we do twins.
We could thanks for coming to the pod, y'all.
Oh, okay. I got it. Ignore what he said. Okay.
It's the truth.
No.
We're poo-poo twins. We're doo-doo duos.
I'm not allowed to talk shit about
doo-doo duo.
Okay. Fucking with it.
No. Also known as the chronically fatigued baddie. There we go. Kind of forgot it because I'm not super fatigued today.
Because she took a hefty shit with your boy. That's why she feels so good, bro. Because we're poopa connected. You feel me? So poopopathic. So like my Tina shit senses be tingling, and then Tina's KJ poop senses be tingling. So so we just know, and when we poop together, it's like a whole level of it's a different level. It's just a different level.
Also known as why the fuck am I here right now? Also known as if it's not
yeah, her thing was messing up.
No. But also known as white-haired anime men supremacy.
This is type shit. I should have wore. I have a Sanji shirt. I should have wore that today.
Yeah, I was thinking
I'm wearing a
of
normal black
something.
tee.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all right. Oh, you know what? I'm like, I got my Toji shit on. Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Some slight,
Yeah.
Nice little
Toji
fit.
cosplay right now. Welcome back.
I don't know what happened.
I couldn't tell you. But it's your turn to say who you are.
All right. I was about to say I missed Tina's entirely. I got kicked. I hate it here. My name is Soju, also known as simply Soju, also known as we moving on up because I'm out in the damn closet. I'm now in this beautiful AI background. Save me.
I think it's hilarious that you left the closet and then chose one of the gayest backgrounds you could have found.
Bro.
I fuck with it. I fuck with it a lot, actually.
I'm free. Also known as, I don't know, I'm tired of this grandpa.
When she says this, she don't mean the pod. She mean like the bullshit in America.
Yeah, no dead ass. But also known as a Minecraft fiend.
See, the Minecraft bug ain't never bit me, bro. Like,
Minecraft
I played
supremacy.
2 good times, and I was like, yeah, I'm cool off this, actually.
Look, honestly, high key, it's because I've been playing Cobblemon. So, it's Pokemon and Minecraft. I can build and play with Pokemon. It's like the best of both worlds for me.
Maybe I'll like Cobblemon, because I did like Pal World. Did I finish the bitch? No. But I did like it.
Man. Finishing Pal World would be crazy, actually.
I want to save it for when I go back to streaming, because I think it'll be the perfect game for me to like play and just yap. I have a whole new strategy for when it comes to streaming, and I'm gonna just yap. I'm gonna just chat, and then instead of like trying to make clips of like crazy gameplay or like funny gameplay, I'm gonna just make clips of me yapping and being a dumbass.
Yeah, I have one clip that I never posted from like my freaking Halloween stream, and I was really unhinged. If anybody was there, I'm sorry. No, because I was like, because the Digimon game had just come out. And so people were going crazy with like a tier list of the sexiest Digimon because, like you'll get like a cat and it evolves into like a naked woman.
Leave Angelomon alone, okay?
Look, no, but
it's not her fault she got triple D titties.
That bitch has yitties and is fine as hell, but that's a Digimon. I was like, so canonically, within the history of Pokemon, people are fucking Pokemon. Are people fucking Digimon?
At least it would make more sense in the Digimon world.
It would. They look like people.
Yeah, there are a lot of humanoid-esque Digimon compared to like the most humanoid Pokemon is still a fucking animal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like Like, yeah, they got biceps and they stand on their 2 legs and shit, but like that nigga got fangs.
I mean, I was about to say, look at Incineroar. That's just somebody's persona. That's a guy in a cat costume.
Yeah, I've seen that joke so many times. Yeah.
I mean, look at him. That's a dude, bro. Like, that's a guy.
Yeah, that's just a grown ass man. But before we continue, we are Unhinged and Unfiltered, also known as 100 Unhinged episodes.
Hell yeah. We are 100 episodes deep.
Oh, hell yeah. Hold on. Where's my shit at? Where my shit at? I like how it starts off kind of slow and then it just picks up.
Yeah.
Welcome in, Dante. You actually posted that at the right time.
He did. Talk about perfect timing. But yeah, my plan was to finish that game before I played Baldur's Gate, but I really want to play Baldur's Gate, so we're gonna come back to Digimon. And I re-downloaded Baldur's Gate last night, so I probably won't be able to play it until next week because live.
Right.
But it's downloaded.
But look, I make the joke about Incineroar being a guy in a cat costume. What about Machoke?
Which was Machoke again? Isn't it the big burly nigga with the 3 braids? Yeah.
Like, aside from him being purple, that's the only, like, that's a man. Machamp might have 4 arms. That's still a man.
Listen, but there's not a lot though. Like, there's not a lot of Pokemon who could like pass off as humans. Sorry if you hear my baby in the background.
I was about to say, there's a lot that could pass as human now. A lot of them are humanoid now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Back in my day.
I'm sick. No, I did not mention Gardevoir, you sick fuck. Yeah.
Damn.
Nah.
Which was Gardevoir?
Gardevoir is probably the most Rule 34 Pokemon you could look up.
I thought Lopunny was.
Nope. She's close. Yeah, but Dante. You know.
She looks so, like, dainty.
She is.
Why is she Rule? You said Rule 34?
Don't look it up.
I'm okay. I don't see the Rule 34-ness of this character design. Like, Lopunny makes sense because, like, why does Lopunny have so much thigh meat? But, like, she's just a dainty girl.
She is. Not me and Shmoop watched some video. That was funny. Also, what do you mean? Dante, you don't know how deep I am in the Pokemon community. I know everything. I'm kidding. That's not entirely true. But I know the degenerates.
That makes sense. But, y'all, this is going to be our anime / reminiscent episode. So there will be no Unhinged Battle. There'll be no Did You Hair. There'll be no Soju Tales. It's just going to be us yapping about Naruto, full My Hero Academia, Jujutsu Kaisen, some other animes that I can't think of right now. Bleach.
I am caught up with Bleach.
But is Bleach the anime done or is it still going?
No, it's still going. I think there's one more part that's coming out.
Yeah, okay. It's still going.
Later this year, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you're not caught up on any like well-known / popular anime, I recommend you skip this episode. Particularly if you're not caught up on Naruto, because we finna talk about some Naruto. She knows who
you talking about me.
Oh, I figured, but
Dante says this like Tina just learned anime lore. Actually, Tina's been deep in the shits now for like a couple of years.
Yeah, I remember when she first started
Yes.
watching. We were still in college.
Yes.
I ain't gonna say how long ago that was because we're gonna talk about that. But
And it was but this man was in it.
for those
My
of you who are listening
man.
to the podcast, she just
Oh, sorry.
showed a
Her Kakashi
shirt.
shirt. Yeah.
Yeah, her Kakashi shirt.
Daddy Kakashi.
I'm gonna need you not to call him that. I'm gonna need you not to do that.
Wow. He walked so a lot of other white-haired anime men could run for me.
I mean, no,
For
that's,
you, it's hilarious.
I think that's just true in general. I was about
Yeah.
to say Kakashi and Shishomaru from, Inuyasha.
Again, never watched it. Let's not mention Inuyasha in front of Dante because he's gonna get pissed off at me because I keep saying no, I don't want to watch it. That's a different discussion.
I mean,
I think you
I'm
would
not gonna
like it,
hold you-
Tina, because it's messy. I
Yeah,
just
yeah.
couldn't. I was getting really annoyed with the love triangle that's in that show.
Yeah. No, I will watch it. I just feel like I have an urge to watch other things right now, But
Also fair.
I did see Shishomaru and that man is fine.
It-
So
Shishomaru's
I
fine.
do.
Also, I would not recommend watching Inuyasha. Like, you're not really missing out on anything.
Which one's Shishomaru?
Inuyasha's brother.
Yeah.
Oh yes. I was very upset when I found out that was a man. Because I would always see like pictures of what I
He's
assumed
so
was
pretty.
her.
He is very pretty.
That's
yes.
a pretty nigga.
Yeah.
He looked just like his mama.
Oh, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny because the creator of JJK said that Gojo was based off of someone in Naruto, but it was one of the homies in the Chunin exam.
Not
Kakashi.
Who's a cocky
Who?
bastard in the fucking Chunin exams? I'd have to
Right.
rewatch.
Who could? I'm the only person who pops in my mind is fucking no. What's the bug nigga name?
Shino?
Shino.
Literally a side character.
Who?
Maybe
trying to
one.
think.
Maybe one of like the Jonin in that thing.
Yeah, but I'm trying to think like, oh, there is one with with glasses, but his hair isn't white.
No, the only person with white hair is Kakashi. I think it has to be like personality wise, right?
Probably.
Yeah, he had someone pinned to the wall during the Rhine proportion. Tabuke Tonbo? Nah, it's the blindfold.
The blindfold. Interesting.
Hold on, I have to look this. I have to look.
Homie up.
Yeah. No. Because that Toby Take Tondo.
Yeah, I don't remember this man from my life.
Who the fuck is this?
Oh, I remember this guy.
What did he even do for real?
He shows up like one other time during the war as part of the intelligence division. Like he was that's it. Like he's a background character.
And that's the inspo to real nigga Gojo? That's hilarious. I mean, sometimes inspiration strikes where inspiration strikes, you feel me? But if this was on a Naruto trivia, like this is the Naruto trivia question, I'm gonna get this bitch wrong.
Oh yeah, no, big facts.
Because I couldn't tell you a single thing this fucker did. I'm looking at the anime clips, and I don't remember none of this.
Damn.
High key, I'm wondering if this is AI.
I'm crying. Yeah, he had a very small role in Naruto. So small you forget about that motherfucker.
He must have like appeared in 2 scenes.
Probably. One during the Chunin exams, one during the war, and that's it.
Extremely small role. I don't know his name for real. I would have been cooked. I just thought I'd share. Now that's a crazy piece of trivia. I ain't gonna hold you. Because I'm not gonna lie to you, I would have assumed he was inspired by Kakashi, especially the way how everybody's glazed like in universe glazes both Kakashi and Gojo. I just would assumed they both cover their eyes. It's just one does both eyes, one does one.
Yeah.
But speaking of Naruto, what is a Naruto hot take that y'all have? I have one. I have many.
I don't know.
I have.
It should have been Naruto and Sasuke.
Oh, as in like
Yeah.
That's kind of funny because
T.
It should have been Naruto and Sasuke instead of like them both being in straight relationships.
T.
yeah, because it's so funny because I forget the name of the mangaka. He said that he struggles with writing romance because he struggles with female characters, but he accidentally wrote a gay romance story between Naruto and Sasuke.
He fucking did. There's like, granted, you could slightly make an argument for Sasuke and Sakura because they did slowly build that up throughout the series. And by slowly, I mean like he forgot to turn the oven on at some points, and then he was like shit, and then he put it on low, and then he's like, fuck, I overcooked it, turned the oven back off, even though it was barely cooking. Like.
Well, apparently there's a light novel that does a much better job.
It does do a much better job of doing it because, like, when Sasuke leaves the village to do his atonement, Sakura's like, I just got you back. I'm coming with you. And he was like, no, I have to do my atonement alone. And she was like, fuck you. I'm coming. And he was like, okay, my fault. You got it. And, like, comes with him. So they go on this atonement journey together for like 2-3 years. I'm not gonna lie, she was barely wearing any clothes on that. I understand why she got pregnant. Skirt this big, hella fishnets, crop top.
Fun fact, it's not fishnets, it's fucking chainmail.
Yeah, it is chainmail, I know. But like, I think aesthetically, they look like fishnets, but I think it's just easier for them to draw.
Yeah, I mean, they do look like fishnets, and it's so funny because like a lot of people thought they were just fishnets, and then that was just part of the aesthetic. But no, it's literally armor. But yeah, my Naruto hot take, I have quite a few. One of which is if I cosplay, it's gonna be fishnet. I mean, yeah, no one's telling you to actually wear chainmail. You know what I mean? I'm just
that
saying,
would be
like,
heavy
in
and hot
universe,
as
that's
fuck.
what it is. Yeah. Yeah, one of my hot takes is I don't think Sai should have joined Team 7. It should have either been Shikamaru or Rock Lee. Or both. I mean, actually, I'm gonna take that back. I think instead of Sai and what's the wood nigga's name?
Yamato, yeah.
Yamato. Instead of Yamato and Sai joining Team 7, it should have been Shikamaru as their team lead, and then Rock Lee.
I mean,
and then,
but Shikamaru has that whole thing going on already with Ino and Choji.
Yeah, but they're all joning at this point. You know what I mean? So like, it would have made more sense, and it could have even been funny too because Ino could have been roasting Sakura like, "You're not a Jonin yet." Like, you kind of.
Yeah, I was about to say, it's like, was Shikamaru already a Jonin at that point?
Yes.
Okay. Yes. I mean, I know Sakura was like a Chunin. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, because so, and again, the Ino Shikacho, like, and correct me if I'm wrong, they don't have to go on missions together all the time. It's just that, like, depending on the mission, that formation is the best. But the reason why I say it should have been Shikamaru and Rock Lee is because I feel like we didn't see enough interaction between Naruto and Shikamaru, and we saw a couple of which I believe there might be filler. We saw a couple of flashbacks where Shikamaru is like defending Naruto, like why is everyone so mean to Naruto? But we never really see that in the manga, and it's like one or two scenes, which I think might be filler in the anime. Um, and I think that would have led up to Shikamaru being Naruto's advisor, would have made a lot more sense. And then Rock Lee, they always had a bond, and also Rock Lee, even though he was part of the retrieval arc, he was only there at the end. So it would have made sense. He's like, I'm joining this team too because like I also failed getting getting Sasuke. And then also, I just wanted to see more shit with my boy Rock Lee. After the time skip, that motherfucker was in like had one fight and it was against himself, and that was it.
I don't think I have a hot take. Like, I'm trying to think and I can't think of anything.
I just think we should have stuck to the gay love story that we were writing.
Yeah, I also wish they did more to like cultivate Naruto and Hinata's love story, because like besides the one little light novel
Movie.
/ movie,
Yeah.
there's not. It seems very one sided on Hinata's side.
Yeah, I I was about to say I've seen some people say that like within the manga there was more hints about it, but it's like it was just Naruto kind of noticing that she was nice to him. It wasn't really him like returning the affection. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Dante said his hot take was Might Guy and Lee cook Toji and Maki no gates allowed.
I mean, I'm not really counting that as a Naruto hot take because he's interjecting another anime into it. Give me a Naruto hot take.
But also, I stand by it though.
I mean,
I
yeah,
agree.
I was about to say it's like I also agree. Like,
Because Taijutsu is just hand to hand combat.
yeah, I was about to
So
say Toad. I was about to say Maki especially is not really like. Granted, they don't have cursed energy, but Maki does now, doesn't she?
no. So the way how her shit works is it's similar to Toji. She gives up her curse technique for enhanced physical prowess.
Hmm.
That's why everyone compares the two of them, because like they both, it's called the heavenly restriction. So they pretty much
Right.
give up
Yes.
the curse energy, but thanks to that they're like fucking peak humans.
Yeah, and also Broccoli and Mike Guy got hands for real. Like they've been doing that since birth, type shit. You know?
Since birth is crazy. Um
I mean,
you're not wrong though. You're not wrong. Let's see here. I have what is a masterpiece that you personally think is a total skip in like the anime world?
hmm. Mm. I feel like people would be mad at me. Um, I have. I will preface this by saying I have watched it in its entirety and I've seen every movie. Evangelion Neon Genesis. You could skip that shit. I'm
Okay.
sorry. It's you don't have to watch it. You really don't. It's a I've seen everything. I love it. It's a cult classic. You don't have to watch it.
I haven't seen it. Um but I want to.
It's a mind fuck and deeply fucked up. but
Yeah.
it's also like the birth of the genre for like mechas and kaijus and shit. Heavily important piece of work.
Still skippable.
So yeah, I'm sorry about it. I still think it's skippable because there's a lot of shows that heavily like are influenced by Neon Genesis. I just I don't know. Maybe I need to give it a rewatch like as an adult because I watched it in high school
Mm-hmm.
and it's it's a mind fuck. Like it's hard. I've rewatched it in high school to try to get a better understanding of it. And I hate that I've seen some like interviews with the like mangaka of it because there's a lot of like Christian symbolism throughout Neon Genesis. And he was asked why he chose to have this much Christian symbolism, and he was like, "Oh, I thought it just looked cool." Type shit. Like there is so much deep analysis about your fucking show because of the Christian symbolism, and you're saying that it's not that deep for real is crazy.
Listen, that happens a lot though. Like in books, in art, like it just happens a lot where the creator's just like, yeah, I just added that shit 'cause I thought it would be cool.
Yeah. No, like again, I really like the show. Hell, I should give it a rewatch as an adult. But like honestly, you don't have to watch it.
If you were to ask like high school me, I would have said Dragon Ball Z. But I rewatched it somewhat recently, maybe like a couple years ago, and my opinion has changed of the show. Um, but for me, it would definitely be either Fairy Tale or Sword Art Online.
I mean, you said a masterpiece.
Listen, so you,
We can't be
okay.
scraping the bottom of the barrel and call it a masterpiece. That's crazy.
So Sword Art Online is essentially the forefather of isekais. Because like before Sword Art Online, isekais weren't really all that popular, and then Sword Art came out, and then the boom of isekais kind of happened thanks to Sword Art, which is kind of funny because like Sword Art isn't really a
I was
isekai
about to
for
say,
real.
Sword Art isn't an isekai.
Yeah, and there's been isekais before Sword Art. That's not what I'm saying. Is but it a lot of people view it as like the starting point to the isekai boom in the anime industry. But and I'm not gonna act like I didn't like Sword Art until part 2 of the first season or the second
I
season, whatever the fuck it is.
it's the part 2 of season 1 because I was like season 2 was ass and they were like what, and they like mentioned what I thought was like season 3 and I'm like no Elfum, and they were like oh that's season 1. I'm like that's season 1 still.
Yeah, yeah. I would tell everyone to just skip it because it starts off pretty good, but it has a lot of cracks for sure. And I think like if you're new to anime, it's a cool show, but there's better shows to watch. High key. And if you really like isekais, there's even better isekais with like better lore and stories and a more less essay in them. Which is setting a pretty low bar in isekai. But yeah, so personally, I think I wouldn't recommend fucking Sword Art. Fairy Tale, and I know the Fairy Tale fans gonna go eat me up, but Fairy Tale, like the reason why I hate it so much is it had a lot of potential, and then after like the fifth motherfucker losing to the power of friendship, I was just kind of like, you know what, maybe this shit ain't for me. And I watched a lot, like a lot. Like I got to the arc after the time skip, and I was like, you know what, I think I'm done. I think I've seen enough.
Dante. Dante say y'all heard that they're struggling to find truck drivers in Japan because of truck coon. Yeah.
Really?
Oh my god. Is it because of people jumping in front of the truck? Like that shouldn't have made me laugh. I'm sorry.
Tina, do you have any classics that you think should be skipped?
So, compared to you guys, I'm relatively new with anime,
No,
right?
you're not. You're not anymore. Stop saying this. You've been watching for
Not
like a decade.
anymore, yes, but it has not been a decade.
How the fuck long you been together with Dante? It feels like forever.
It does feel like forever, but no. Um, but I'm saying that because you guys have watched a vast majority of different types of anime, and I mainly like, I've only really ever watched mainstream stuff.
Like
So
shonen.
I
yeah,
mean,
so
I
I
feel like
can't really
everything.
say that I've experienced a masterpiece that is just skippable in my opinion. So I really don't have one.
I was about to say it's like I feel like everything we mentioned is mainstream though. So you're fine. Like we're not mentioning obscure stuff.
No, I know, but I'm saying like again, I have never seen Evangelion.
And
I've heard of
also,
Fairy Tale and Sword Art, but again, have not
yeah,
watched those.
yeah.
So
I screamed from the rooftops because I remember you were thinking about it because there was someone in the server who was a fairy tale
yeah,
fan. I said absolutely not. Mm-mm.
yeah. KJ hates Fairy Tale.
And the reason why I hate it is because I genuinely liked it, and I like I said, it has so much potential, and it doesn't meet it at all, and it just drives me nuts. When I talk to fairy tale fans, and I say this to them, they look at me like I'm crazy, and I'm like, brother, almost all of your like major villains have been beaten by the power of friendship. And
Mm-hmm.
like they like to bring up like Naruto and Goku and even Luffy, which is insane to me. Um, but it's like Naruto, yeah, he would get pissed off if someone he cared about got hurt, but he would tap into his nine-tailed fox. Like we know where that's coming from, right? Goku, same thing, but he would tap into his super form. And also they foreshadowed the Super Saiyan for like 30 plus episodes. So like we were eagerly waiting to see what a Super Saiyan could do by the time he did it, right? Um Luffy,
Don't forget Goku had to die first.
that too. Um there's only really one fight that I can think of where he really should have got clapped and just didn't because of plot armor. Nine out of 10 times, the reason why he wins a fight is just because like he's that like, you know what I mean? And like he's also lost a lot of fights too. Whereas like not they had like there was this one scene where they were fighting someone who's stronger than their master, right? And he fucking 1v alled the whole guild. And Naruto just and not Naruto, sorry. Naruto just gets back up and he's like, "Oh, I'm mad because you hurt my friends," and pieces him up out of nowhere. They don't explain where the extra power came from. We don't know how he got stronger than someone who's stronger than the guild fucking master. But he beat him. He beat him.
Look, I can't get on the bandwagon. I will say I don't like Fairy Tale mostly because I watched, you know, 80 episodes of One Piece. I know what One Piece is about. I watched 100 episodes of Fairy Tale. I have no idea what the fuck that show is about. What I don't remember a damn thing about it. I watched 100 episodes. I don't remember a single thing besides some people's names.
Yeah. So sorry to the fairy tale fans, but fuck no. Um, So what was the anime that moved you from I've seen a few shows to I'm a fan? Like I'm an anime fan. Like this is my shit.
Hmm.
I mean, Naruto. Yeah.
If only I could say Naruto, but I can't because that was my first one.
I mean
I
that's also fine
I was
because
about to,
Naruto. It's not like Naruto's like 10 episodes. It's
yeah, no,
what, six
Naruto's
something.
deep. And I
Yeah.
used to
Yeah.
count Naruto as like my first like real anime, even though I watched Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, and Sailor Moon before watching Naruto. But that's because I was like a kid and it was on TV.
Yeah.
I thought those were just like cartoons. Naruto felt
Yeah.
different.
Well, if that is the case, then I would probably say Naruto, or I feel like, 'cause don't get me wrong, it did tug at my heartstrings a lot of times. No anime has yet to make me cry. I think something's wrong with me, but I feel like one of the anime that got me close, and it's probably during a moment that's like, bitch, what the fuck is wrong with you? Um, is My Hero. I feel like watching My Hero is like, damn, like I really like this. I really like this.
Damn. I was
But
about to,
also, My Hero came out around the time you started your journey. So like, I feel
yeah.
like
Yeah.
for you, it's a little like it hit a little different because like it started with you. You know what I mean? Like you weren't watching something that everyone else has already seen. You were
Mm-hmm.
watching it like at the same
As
time.
it was
So
happening. Yeah.
yeah, so
Yeah.
that makes sense to me.
I feel like it is different too when you're watching at the same time as everybody else. Because when I was watching Naruto, I was in middle school, and that was when it was coming out. Like,
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So for me, it's a tie between Bleach and Naruto because similar to Soju, like I watched other anime when I was a kid, but like I didn't recognize that it was anime. You know what I mean?
mm-hmm.
Like I watched Yu-Gi-Oh, Digimon, Pokemon,
Right.
Ultimate Muscle, Shaman King, but it was just on TV. So like I didn't recognize that. Oh, this is anime. It wasn't until I started watching Naruto and from Naruto Bleach when I was like, oh, no, this is my shit. And then I remember we moved from DirecTV to Verizon Fios, and we used to have the Funimation channel, and all that is 24/7 anime.
Anime. Yep.
Oh my god, my poor little nerdy heart was in heaven. I watched Kenichi, Soul Eater, like just so many
Oh,
animes.
Soul Eater was a
Um,
good watch.
Yeah. I always if you love Fire Force, please watch Soul Eater. I know people have mixed feelings on the ending because the ending isn't canon. I like the ending, and I will fully admit I think a reason why I like the ending of the anime is purely nostalgia. But
Yeah.
either way, the show is good. It's a really good show. I do hope they reboot it. And
There's been talks of them rebooting it after Fire Force finished.
yeah, because a lot of people have been having wanted a Soul Eater reboot for the longest because they do want the canon ending. And I'm not gonna
Mm-hmm.
lie, the canon ending is much better than the anime ending, but I still think the anime ending isn't bad. High key, I'm gonna take it back. I think it was Soul Eater that really put me on like, oh yeah, no, I love this anime shit. Like this is me. This is who I am. I'm an anime fan. Um, is there any like particular scene in a anime that made you feel like them that clicked with you? You're like, yeah, this is my shit.
Hmm.
Mm.
Sasuke showing back up in Shippuden.
That's a good
Sa-
one. That's a good one.
Sasuke showing back up in Shippuden. That shit moved me, man, because we've been searching for this motherfucker for years, man. I was there with them.
I'm trying to think, and my brain is just, oh, boyfriend just mentioned it. That was a really good one for me as well. The Momoshiki Naruto Sasuke fight when it was in, pretty sure it was in Boruto.
I was about to say Boruto.
Yeah, it's like for me, it was when Boruto was looking at Naruto manifest his Rasengan, and like that shit was massive as fuck. And then like he held it, and then he was looking at him like, damn, like what all did you really go through to get here? And it was like, bitch, he went through a fucking lot. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'll say that in the manga, Naruto is less of a deadbeat. Like you see a lot of it through the POV of Naruto, but like as a grown adult, especially as someone who read/watched all of Naruto, you realize that he's not a deadbeat. It's just that like he the Hokage.
yeah.
Because that was the one thing that was like not the one thing, but that was one of the big things that was different from the anime compared to the manga. The anime apparently made him seem like a deadbeat, like this nigga sucks. So, yeah.
I do have one though, aside from that. And I still visit it like every so often because it really gave me goosebumps. When fucking Bertold and Reiner were atop of the wall,
Yeah.
and they were like, Reiner was like, fuck it, let's do it right here. He was like, right now. And then they just fucking turn.
Nah, because
that shit right there,
that shit was so
mind
crazy
blown.
because they were preparing for an operation. Fucking Reiner grabs Aaron's like, Aaron, come on, like, come over here real quick, man. And it's like, yeah, Reiner, what's up, man? He's like, yeah, so you know, like, I'm the armored titan, Berholt's the colossal titan. The way that
He just said it so casually.
casual
Like,
as fuck.
But also, that motherfucker was going through it mentally. Like
he
Oh,
was.
he was struggling.
Bro, the Mangekyo for Attack on Titan, after everything finished, and like, you know, like we're in the last season, we're really seeing him struggle mentally. This motherfucker wants to die. He actually wants Aaron to kill him, high key. Like he's sick of this shit. And then like as the season coming out, the Mangekyo is like, yeah, Reiner's my favorite character.
You sure? You sure?
Why are you doing this to him?
Right.
Cause fuck.
Fuck.
Oh my word. Nah, man. So for me, there's a few. But for me, where I was like, oh no, I love this anime shit, like this is me for real, is like the opening scene for Soul Eater. That shit was so clean. Like, it was just so cool. But some of the scenes from other shows that have always stuck with me is for in particular with Naruto, there's a lot, but this one I will always think is the coolest shit ever. Fucking Sakura is crying for Naruto. Like, please, nigga, we this nigga pain is fucking everything up. We finna die. Nigga, come save us. That nigga pulls up with the whole squad. You feel me? Brother. That was the first time I ever like rewind a scene. Cause it was just so, oh my God.
Yeah.
I think I was like, I think I had just started high school when that scene came out. Yo, me and my boy Anthony, we had talked about that scene for months. For months. It was just so clean.
It was.
Oh
Man.
And then for One Piece, because you know I got to put One Piece. You feel
Wait
me?
a minute.
Because that's my shit.
Wait a minute. You didn't cry when Jiraiya passed? You didn't cry, Tina?
Oh, you're still thinking about me not crying? No, I
ain't gonna hold you. I didn't either.
Yeah,
What?
like don't get me wrong, it was
I was
very
sad.
sad, but I just
Damn,
But also I saw it
cried.
coming. I think part of the reason why like I didn't cry was I saw it coming. Because there was like a lot of like hints at it. And then I also think the opening might have ruined it. I don't
they
remember.
really do be showing a lot.
They do.
Like,
They do be showing a lot.
That's why I skip openings. Like, and that might be an anime hot take, but I skip openings because unless I already know the story, I don't want to be ruined. Because sometimes they be showing like, oh, remember that character that died 2 seasons ago? He back. He back.
Look,
He got white hair now, but he back.
I was about to say maybe it's because I was like 14. I was like in heavy denial. I was like, "There's no way. There's no way they're gonna kill him. He's too important."
yeah.
Like I was in deep denial, bro.
Yeah, I saw it coming. I don't get me wrong, sad, super sad. And I think for me too, like it hit a little hard because like I had just recently lost my aunt, who was like a mentor figure to me. So like it sucked having to like see a character who I essentially grew up with go through that same pain. That unfortunately like we all have to go through once in our life. But yeah, I didn't cry. I didn't cry to that. But the first anime to make me cry, and it was over like a really. If you're not a fan, you don't understand. But if you are a fan, you'll get it. And that's what happened with the Straw Hats' first ship. I don't want to say too much because I am hoping that one day Tina will take the plunge and watch One Piece. You feel me? But if you know, you know, and a lot of people.
I was about to say
I've seen boo hoo ha ha.
I've seen that take a lot. That with their first ship, it was just it did a lot for them emotionally.
Yeah, and the thing too is like I didn't give a fuck about the ship before that particular arc, and that arc made me like even to this day like Chiro started watching Naruto a couple months before her like maternity leave, and we got to that scene and like like instantly yeah, but yeah, to bring it back to the scene where I was like, oh yeah, this is my shit. With One Piece, there was a nigga who was making fun of Luffy, right? Talking hella shit. And Luffy just was just cool with it. The motherfucker fucked with one of his homies. And Luffy came up and was like, oh, fucked with one of his homies and stole gold, right? So Luffy came up and was like, hey, return that shit now. And nigga was like, nah, you're a bitch. I'm not listening to you. Your dreams are fake. They're childish. You's a bitch. I'm niggifying it, but that's pretty much what he said, right? And he has spring powers, so he's bouncing around Luffy and shit, right? Luffy don't even look at the motherfucker. He's just standing there, 10 toes. The motherfucker about to come and attack him. Luffy drops a goddamn fist in that nigga's cranium and left a permanent imprint on that nigga's jaw. And said, don't fuck with my homies. Nigga. I was like, you know what? Yeah, this is my captain. This is my captain. This is the future Pirate King right here. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. What are your favorite animes? Like, what's your favorite anime? Damn. Okay, I didn't think this was gonna be a hard hitting question.
I know. I was just waiting for Tina because I think for Tina this is a harder question.
For me, it's obvious. If you can't tell,
yeah.
I mean, to this day, with everything I've watched, it'll probably still be Naruto.
Which makes sense. I mean, that's what got you into anime. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Um, I have a love for Naruto. It's in my top 20. Um, but yeah, I have a love for Naruto, but yeah, now One Piece is my favorite shit of all time, bro.
Yeah, I will always have love for Naruto, but I have to acknowledge that the show is kind of shitty sometimes because of how they wrote the women, especially. And just homie kind of forgot about some shit he implemented, like fucking Sakura being a genjutsu user.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because
Like,
she was so apparently originally she was gonna be part of like the team to help Sasuke beat Itachi because
yeah,
she's impervious to genjutsu,
yeah.
but he forgot about it.
Yeah, he forgot about it entirely. So it's like I will always have love for Naruto, but I can't put it in my top 10 because of like shit like that.
You know,
My favorite show to this day is Full Metal Alchemist. If you have to make me differentiate between Full Metal Alchemist and Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, I'm gonna say Brotherhood.
which one's the canon one? Which one isn't?
The Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood is canon.
Okay, I've only
It's
seen the canon one. I haven't seen the non-canon one.
the not canon one is still good, but like I'd have to rewatch it honestly
Mm-hmm.
because I don't remember a lot besides like Rose, and there's more things with like Shambhala and like Scars people
Mm.
because they ran out of like manga material, so they just started pulling shit out their ass.
Yeah, that was the early 2000s. That happened a lot with a lot of like good
Mm-hmm.
anime. But nah, so what scene in Naruto, Tina, made you like, yeah, I love this shit for real?
I can't even say that there's like a particular scene. I think more so for me, it was literally how Naruto is being treated.
Mm-hmm.
And despite all of that, like he just, for the most part, had a positive outlook on life. And he's like, fuck all y'all. I'm gonna like reach for the stars, reach for my goal, Because he kept saying he gonna be Hokage one day. And I mean, he did that. So,
Yep.
um, yeah, I think it was just himself, like how he decided to carry himself, even though he was a fucking nuisance and whatever. But yeah,
Yeah, I think that's one of the reasons why like I have such a love for Naruto is because of that. You know what I mean? Like he really went through like they didn't fuck with him. Like the whole
at all.
At
it wasn't
all.
like, oh, just the kids. No, the whole town said, "Get that nigga away from me."
Mm-hmm.
And I actually watched a TikTok video a while back where this lady was saying, why so many black people love Naruto is because a lot of black kids felt that way about like society as a whole. Because niggas. Um, and a lot of times as black kids, we want to do X, Y, and Z, and we're told you can't because you're black. You know what I mean? So to like see someone also go through that and then overcome that shit to the point where the whole town is acknowledges the fact that, oh no, this motherfucker is he the next one.
Yeah.
I will say though, I have a mixed feeling on the town's reaction post the pain fight. It makes sense that they were like, "Oh, thank you so much," because we were literally about to die.
That's
I
when they
just,
were
I don't,
throwing him up in the air, right?
yeah.
Yeah, I did not like that at all. I was like, y'all wasn't fucking with him. Y'all wasn't here from the beginning. Fuck all y'all. I
Right.
did not like that.
I personally, I feel like what should have happened, that should have been the moment where they started to acknowledge him.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, maybe he's not that bad for real. I think they went from fuck that kid to, oh my God, you're so amazing. Which, high key, that also is realistic. Like, people do change like that. But I think, like, because we've seen this motherfucker go through so much shit, it would have been nice to see the village recognize it, like to see the growth, you know what I mean? Like, yes, the fight was amazing, but I wish like it was like, oh, like I can still see people still being like, well, the only reason why Pain was here in the first place was because of him, so it's high key it's
Mm-hmm.
his fault. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like, I think that would have made it a little more dynamic, but I didn't make the tip. So yeah. If you could live in any anime world, but you had to be a background civilian, so no superpowers, which one are you choosing?
I feel like I'm getting cooked in all of them.
Pokemon.
That I can get behind. I can get
Cause,
behind.
cause I could just have like, you know, like a little pet and just, run a business or a Pokemon related business, you feel me? Like that's it.
Yeah, I feel like I would definitely want to be a trainer, and my mom would have been like, "You are not walking around the fucking country at 12 years old. You're out of your fucking mind."
I wish it was 12. It's 10. You start your journey
It's
at
10?
you start your journey at 10, yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. My mom was not about to be about that life.
Which is why it's low key funny as fuck that Ash's mom let him do it. She's like, "I'm a single mother. Get out the house."
But apparently he has a dad.
Somewhere.
Yeah, because apparently on like the last episode, um, they talk about him. We don't see him, but he does exist apparently.
I mean, he has to, but I'm not gonna lie. I think somebody's said the name of, like, the age of Ash's mom. Because, canonically, he's 10, no matter how many seasons we have. I
Which
think
is
she's
also insane.
29. Like, Ash's mama young as fuck.
Hmm.
She my age?
Yeah. With a 10-year-old.
Something about that don't feel right.
Right. Which is why people are like, "How old's your daddy? Your daddy around?" We assume that he left.
Maybe his dad was also mad young and had to get like out of state job to pay the bills.
I mean, I still like the theory that Mr. Mime is Ash's dad.
I do too. But that's also crazy because like Mr. Mime is not
No.
good looking.
They're the first episode of when they go to Alola and they're being shown around the island. There is like a part in that first episode where Mr. Mime puts his hand on his mama's thigh and he gripping the fuck out her thigh. I was like, yeah, that's his daddy. Cause why Mr. Mime have his hand all the way up your thigh?
Ash, your mom was getting cracked by Mr. Mime? Yeah, I don't got a dad either. Like, I'm not admitting that to nobody. Like, who's your daddy? I don't know. I don't have one.
Right. It's like, I got one. I ain't never met that man.
Yeah, But Tina, what anime you picking?
So I can't pick any of like my top ones because I'm instantly dead in all of them if I'm a fucking civilian.
I was about to say you definitely can't do Naruto or My Hero.
AOT, I'm gone within the first 5 seconds.
I was about to say
AOT, I ain't gonna hold you.
Um,
AOT, I would have eaten lead. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like,
I'm
'cause
not going out like that.
more than likely, I would have been part of the group of people who they didn't fuck with because black. So like, nah, I'm cool. I'm actually super cool.
So with that being said, I'm gonna have to choose a romance show because it's very nice, very peaceful, very demure over there. But I can't choose Apothecary because I still feel like some shit gonna go wrong.
I was about to say you still might
You
die
feel
in
me?
Apothec.
Yeah.
I
What
need to
about
finish
like
that.
what about Don to Don?
No.
I still haven't picked it back up. That shit made me cry too hard, and I put it down.
Yeah, no.
I was about to say what?
There's a good chance of some supernatural or some sci-fi bullshit happening to me, and I'm super cool.
Right. Or fucking Gigi out here wanting to kill my ass, like, because he wants to destroy everyone.
Yeah, like I went to sleep and now I wake up and now my ding dong is a fucking doorbell. Like, I'm cool. I'm super cool. Or worse,
Right.
some fucking crab looking aliens trying to take my nuts for real? No, I'm cool.
Yeah.
I'm cool.
Man.
I'm A-okay actually.
Really quickly, when we were at DreamCon, Tina and Dante did a couples cosplay of Okaroon in Momo, and the way that somebody walked up to Dante and handed him a golden ball.
I do remember this.
Yeah.
That shit
That's
was
hilarious.
so funny.
But
That shit made my morning. I'm screaming.
I'm gonna choose either. There's this one on anime called a Fragrant Flower Blooms with You. It's really cute. I'm gonna choose that one, or there's one we're watching currently called We Are Polar Opposites. I'm gonna choose one of those because again, I'm gonna live.
Yeah. All right. So if I was a smart man, I would say like a witch watch or a fruit basket.
Fruit basket would be cute. You just turn into an animal. Like you. Actually,
No,
do you even?
but I don't have any powers or anything. I'm just a
Yeah, so
background
no,
character.
you
So I'm just a
don't.
normal ass student. You know what
I
I
like
mean?
Witch Watch.
But I'm gonna pick something. I'm gonna pick something that's sane, and I'm gonna explain myself.
Okay.
But this is the Unhinged Unfiltered show, so someone got to give an unhinged answer. Bleach.
That's
Yo.
yeah, that's hilarious.
Okay, defend yourself right now. Right now. Why Bleach?
Okay, hear me out. Right? When Aizen showed up, what was everyone doing? Sleeping.
Okay, but
Like, you don't even know what's happening for real. And then, like, if a hollow show up, more than likely it's gonna get handled by a soul reaper. And then even if it don't get handled for real, I lived a good life. You feel me? So like, it is what it is. You know what I mean? Like, and then hear me out. I know I said no powers, but like, maybe I'm like, Orihime and Chad, where I got my mama got attacked by a hollow when she had me, and now I got like some supernatural bullshit. You feel me? So like, it could be cool. And also, everybody in Bleach got drip.
They do have drip.
They do have drip. Dante
You know what I
said,
mean?
"Throw me in hell's paradise." Honestly,
That nigga wildin'.
look, and honestly, you're kind of cool as long as you don't become a criminal.
Right.
Or part of that the clan, the
police clan.
yeah, the white and red.
Man
white
said
and red clan.
JJK.
You're wildin'. Did you not see the
JJK.
Shibuya incident?
I was about to say the entire district got wiped out, brother. They're gone. They're
I'm
dead.
super cool. I might as well go to fucking Demon Slayer at that point.
I'm screaming.
Ooh,
You know what? Throw me in Bleach with KJ, but not
right,
because of what he said. No,
right. You feel me? Like, what's the
no,
likelihood of you getting attacked by a hollow for real? Because hollows only
no.
go after people with like a strong spiritual pressure. But if I'm
That be
a
me for
regular Joe
real, bro.
Schmo, man, I want my ass for real.
Nah, I'm being slept on. I'm out here like Kenpachi, bro. But throw me in Bleach for the men.
Dante, you hear this?
Dante, you would not be running with Gojo. You are a background character with no powers.
Also, I feel like you're like severely overestimating like your physical prowess, bro. Like, I
Faster
love
than
you, and like
him.
you definitely more athletic than my ass. But like, yeah, nah, nigga,
He's
nah,
not that quick, yo.
bro. I'm faster than who?
Mans did
Don't.
all of that within 1 second. He did all of that within 1 second, right? Wasn't it one
Yeah,
second?
yeah,
Or am I
bro.
but
I'm
it was
burning
No,
one
it
him in
was
the
10
second.
race. I
seconds.
swear
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
God. All right, bro. I also want to remind you in this question, you don't have powers, so it's just normal you going toe to toe with what's the nigga that's in the pink hair motherfucker.
Oh, Sukuna?
Sukuna. Yeah. Yes, I know 100% Dante JP. All right, brother. You know what? You do you. You do you.
Bro.
Maybe you got the heavily restriction for real. Either that or fucking Dragon Ball.
No. Do you know how many times they wiped out the entire planet of Earth?
Yeah, but they just go wish us back.
Man.
I also probably remember it for real.
I mean, high key, they never do. When they wish the
Yeah.
planet back, but you still. How many times did the planet get wiped out?
I'm not gonna know though. You know what I mean? Like, they could wipe that bitch out every day for a whole month, and then I'm just, what happened in March? Fuck, it's already April, huh? That's crazy. What did I do in March? I don't remember.
Honestly, nah. That's actually the reason why January is long at the start of every year, because the year flies by, but not January.
Yeah.
Just a whole month of getting the planet wiped out, and you being like, "Huh, man, it's still January."
Mm-hmm.
Would you rather be a like a background soldier in AOT or a background slayer in Demon Slayer?
Oh, bitch!
Yo.
Put me
I
in
got my
AOT.
answer.
Put me in AOT. I'll die quicker.
Oh, you're out of your fucking mind.
You would die quicker, but it's like, damn, like I don't even get a chance for real.
That's a
Put
tragic
me
way to
in
go.
Demon Slayer. Like, I may manifest a little water style, you feel me?
You
Like
background.
homie did in
Nah,
Infinity Castle,
you background. You know, you got no style. But I will say
He
I'm
was
with
background
you,
too.
Who?
Homie with his little water style, it was like a with Zenitsu. Remember he slashed? He said water style whatever
Not
the
water
fuck.
style.
Don't do
jutsu.
that. Don't.
Naruto's
I ain't
on
gonna
my
clip
mind,
that. I
y'all.
ain't gonna clip that,
Please
'cause
don't.
you got
Please
roasted
don't.
enough.
I'm gonna get cooked again. What the fuck is it? Water style. What is it called?
Breathing.
There we
Breathing
go.
technique.
That
Yeah.
you don't remember when he did the little
No,
pinwheel
I
shit? His water style did not look like Giyu's. It was just water, like no like wave or nothing. You
This is
don't
a
remember?
background character?
Well, he became a side character, but he was background
Who?
at some point. Homie that saved Zenitsu.
I don't remember. It's okay. It's all right. But yeah, I'm picking Demon Slayer because I have a better chance of making it out. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
I ain't trying to make it out. Okay.
Oh, you said fuck it. What's the quickest way to die?
Yeah. I'm going to AOT.
Honestly, I co-sign it, but like for you, not for me.
Yeah. Bro.
Cause AOT, like, that's just, if I'm a background
Yeah.
soldier, I hope I'm like one of them soldiers who was like defending the king.
Yeah, they're very well protected in the center.
Yeah, because if I gotta go out, if I'm a scout, yo, just where the gun at? Where the gun at?
No, high key, I will be a disgrace. They're gonna leave me in an unmarked grave. Okay.
Yeah, fuck it. I will bring this on to my family. It's okay. Cause like, what I'll never forget this one girl. She was talking hella shit, right? She was like, oh, "I'm gonna fuck him up," right? And they started chomping on her, and she started crying for her dad. I said, "Oh no, I can't go out like this."
No, I'm
Like,
like fully. I don't. KJ, I know you played the tall tale Walking Dead games.
mm-hmm.
Do you remember the first one with Lee? And towards the end of the game, you find like two skeletons in bed, like holding each other because when the apocalypse happened, they killed themselves. Yeah, that's me.
Yeah, no. And if the zombie apocalypse happens for real, I'm letting y'all know right now. I'm letting y'all know right now. I'm gonna go to chair. I'm like, hey, I'm not doing this. This too much for me. So
I feel that.
either we go together, or you are now single. You are now a widower. Widow. You're a widow. You're now a
Mm-hmm.
widow. I love you. I love our child. But I'm not. Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. Especially if they can run. Mm-mm,
Yeah.
mm-mm,
Yeah. I'm good. I'm good.
mm-mm. Y'all got me fucked up. Nah. But hold on, hold on, hold on. Which character did you absolutely hate at the start, but ended up defended with your life by the finale?
Dante said Bakugo.
Honestly, same.
I can see that. Yeah.
Honestly, same.
Um.
Because I want that motherfucker to die in the worst way.
Probably Aaron.
Oh, no. I think Aaron's probably my least liked MC.
I'm not gonna hold. I can't think of anybody else because
Yeah.
anybody that I didn't like, I still don't like their ass.
Yeah.
Um. Um. Bellamy from One Piece. I know two of y'all don't know who the fuck I'm talking about, but he was a nigga that got his shit kicked in. Um, and then yeah, Bakugo. I would say Bakugo. I hated that motherfucker. Oh my god, I hate when he got invited to join the villains. I was like, oh great, he can join, and they can kill him. It's gonna be amazing. But then that's when he started turning and being like an actually good person. So.
Yeah,
Yeah.
David in Cyberpunk is actually low key crazy. You hated him in the beginning.
Isn't David the main character?
He is the main character.
Yeah. He said he thought he was pretty arrogant at first.
I mean, he was. He was kind of like a spoiled brat at first, but I didn't hate him.
Oh, you know who I thought was mad annoying, and now I kind of fuck with him? Asta from Black Clover.
See, I never watched Black Clover.
The first, it take a minute to get good, because like, at least for me, that motherfucker, all he does is yell, and it was so annoying. Like it was driving me up the wall. But eventually I was like, oh no, this is my nigga for real. I fuck with him.
Yeah, because I'm not gonna lie, I hated Bakugo in the beginning. I don't hate him anymore, but I will not defend that man. He's cool. He's alright. He turned around, but fuck him.
No, I'll defend him. I'll defend him. Oh, and this is gonna be crazy when I say it, because if you know me, you know I love this character. He's my favorite character from One Piece. But Sanji, I did not like Sanji when I first met him.
That makes sense.
I'm not.
He's kind of like a womanizer.
Yeah, I hate the womanizer character. It's actually it's the thing I hate the most about Sanji, even though Sanji's my favorite character from One Piece. I like I don't like Brock from Pokemon because he's a womanizer. Like I've always hated the womanizer character, even as a kid, because it's like that's so boring.
Yeah.
Oh, funny enough, Kakashi gave evil when I watched it as a kid. Did he?
The Bell's test was just evil. No, because I mean they had the episode explaining the Bell's test. If you can't pass the Bell's test, he ain't teaching you.
Yeah, that's fair. How did you feel about the ending of My Hero?
I'm glad they changed it.
Me too.
What was the ending?
Like
The original. Yeah.
Girl, Deku lost his powers and he was just a teacher and he never became the top hero. No one from the class talked to him again. Like nobody fucked with him. He was just a teacher at UA.
Yeah, and
yeah.
Uravity, she like started her own like
she started a
department.
program.
Yeah, she started a program for kids with like strange powers that they can't really control,
so they don't become evil. She was inspired by like Toga, essentially.
Yeah. And I don't remember what everyone else was doing, but yeah, my boy Deku was just a teacher.
Yeah, just a teacher.
Which I understand. So it makes sense that he's a teacher, right? Because like I think he's probably the most studied person when it comes to like just hero shit. Like he just knows a lot about what it is to be a hero. But I hate the fact that like he never became the top hero, because we were told episode 1, chapter 1, hey, this is the story about how I became
the top hero.
The top hero. And then they changed it to like, oh no, we all are the top hero. Bitch.
Yeah, bitch, fuck you. Also, not basically everything. What bothered me the most, besides him not being a hero anymore, because that was the story, was that nobody from UA ever contacted him again. What do you mean?
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean class 1A, like, after graduating high school, never talked to each other again?
Like, and I, like, that does happen, right? Like, as you get older, the people who you were cool with in high school, you don't talk to as much because of, like, work, family, just life shit, right?
2 people.
But, right. Like, for example, like, my high school best friend, I still talk to. I'm the best man to his wedding. He's the godfather to my kid. You know what I mean? Like, and also they went through some real shit.
No, they went through some crazy shit. Like, I understand, like, real life scenario, you don't talk to people from high school ever again. But I don't know, did you witness the end of the world together? Like, what the, you know?
Right.
Not to mention, like, I think it's cute that in the changed version, Deku finally asked Uraraka on a date. Because she had a crush on him all throughout high school, you know what I'm saying? you know, it's cute, but like I understand why like that didn't happen and stuff, but like not one person, not even Bakugo talks to fucking Deku anymore. When those two
Bakugo
motherfuckers,
or Shoto. Like,
yeah, I mean, I'm more putting emphasis on Bakugo because him and Bakugo have been friends since the age of 4.
Friends is
They were
doing a lot.
they were friends until Bakugo got powers and he became a dickbag. And
Yeah.
then they made their way back.
But my boy half and half, like the reason his whole perspective changed because of Deku. So like, yeah, like I didn't like the fact that it was changed from, oh, I'm gonna be the top hero to, oh, we all are the top hero. And then I didn't like the original ending because it just didn't. It felt like I poured so many years into this franchise, and it was just kind of like, all right, we're done.
Yeah. So I like that when they changed it, he has like the support gear, so he is still able to be a hero. And the class is friends with each other again, high key. Granted, obviously they don't all hang out together all the time, but like, you know, Froppy, Momo, and Uraraka like hang out, like Jiro hangs out with whatever the fuck like the electric homie is.
There's nothing too. Like
They
there was a
had
lot
fan
of
groups in the fucking thing. You're telling me not
they
one
did.
person hangs out? Like that doesn't even make any sense.
And then the class president, I don't see him letting that like fall through the cracks. Like I feel like they would have
Oh,
a
Ida?
yearly
Yeah.
reunion. And also like there were a lot of like couples that were hinted at throughout
Yes.
the series
Yeah.
that I'm surprised that like no one got together, no one got married and had kids. Like it would have,
Yeah.
I think it would have been really cool if some of the kids in Deku's class were the kids of his classmates.
Yeah. I still think it's weird that but also the ending, like it's not that, you know, it's not that far. Like they're only like 22 in the ending.
I know. I'm just saying, like, I think it would have been really. I think it would have been more satisfying if it was something like that, where he's like, I became the top hero, cool, whatever. Now I get to teach you guys. And we see the kids from his class.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the kids of the kids from his class.
Look,
Um,
shout out to
but
my boy Lemillion, because he is the number one hero.
I always forget about that. Yeah, but also well deserved.
Well deserved. I fucking love Lemillion.
Yeah. My boy went through some shit.
Went through hell.
Yeah, because his power is ass. Well, it's supposed to be ass.
Yeah, and then that motherfucker got shot with the power be gone bullet.
Yeah, it's like I got a pretty shitty quirk trained to make it useful, and I lose the motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Do you all have any anime questions that you want to ask?
I only have one.
Okay.
And mine is like out of these like 4 animes, you do get powers, okay? You are a part of the power system. What anime are you living in? And my 4 was going to be Bleach, Naruto, My Hero, or One Piece. I mean, I already know KJ's picking One Piece.
No, actually, it's not definite because you said I'm definitely getting powers.
You're definitely getting powers.
Damn, this is tough. Not My Hero, because like my power might be my fingernails grow real fast. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
So My Hero's out. Fuck, Bleach, Naruto, or One Piece. Damn. I'm leaning towards Bleach. Only reason why is because I fucking love swords, and I get to use sword magic. That shit sounds tough, but like devil fruits are also tough. Fuck. Now, if you said Hunter x Hunter, I would have been easy Hunter x Hunter. But I'm gonna go. The only reason why I'm going with Bleach and not One Piece is because I like the fact that your I forgot what it's called, but your essentially your sword magic is connected to who you are as a person. You know, whereas like with One Piece,
it's just what gum fruit you eat.
yeah, it's whatever devil fruit you eat. So
Yeah.
like, and don't get me wrong, like what's cool about One Piece is like no matter what fruit you get, as long as you the user is willing to like think outside the box a little bit, there's no like ass power for real. Take it with a grain of salt.
Isn't there a devil's fruit that turns you into a sweater?
No. If there is, that might have been filler. There's no devil fruit that turns you into a goddamn sweater. There's devil fruit that turns you into a toy. That shit is terrifying. But yeah, no, I like the fact in Bleach that I like the sword that I have, like the whatever the thing is, it's tied to like me as a person.
I mean, I'm sorry about it. I'm picking my hero.
Okay.
I don't care.
When your fucking power is like, you know, hair growth, and that's it.
It is in the fucking rivals thing.
No, but I mean like instead of your shit just growing, like you can like, you know, do shit with it. It just grows. Like you can't do much with it.
That's fine. The reason why I pick my hero is because I could get a cool power and become a hero, or I could be a regular fucking person that could, I don't know, bring metal objects towards me because I'm magnetized. You feel me? Like,
that's fair.
You know, like I could do both. They made me a spray bottle. Yo, I do be forgetting that in my hero, there are just people that don't technically have powers. They're just like mutations. But there's also like fucking top hero Wash. That motherfucker is like, what, the number 8 hero, and he's a goddamn washing machine?
Yeah, I forgot what his powers are.
He's a washing machine.
Yeah. But if they turn me into a fucking boombox, I'm gonna be pissed.
Not been cleaning motherfuckers up since 2002.
I'm screaming.
Like, because there's that one kid in class 1B that is a fucking glue bottle.
Yeah.
But you might be a bottle of glue. He would be good for like fucking like, you know, small crime. He could be a sidekick. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't matter what power you get. You can find something useful for it.
Yes, and then also powers evolve the more you use it in My Hero. Mm-hmm. So, but nah, I just knowing my luck, I'll get something so stupid like fucking elongated earlobes or some bullshit. Like,
I'm screaming. I'm also choosing Bleach. It's just out of those 4 options, I feel like it's the toughest one, in my opinion. Like,
you get to beat ass and be dripped out.
Right. And I also feel like, I don't know, I feel like my Bankai would just, it would go crazy.
I will change my answer to Bleach if I get the Bleach Yetis.
Well, Rukia never got them Yetis.
That's fair.
True. Yeah, but everybody else got them Yetis, you know?
The only anime where everybody got Yetis is One Piece.
That's true.
All the prominent female characters all got Yetis. So if Yetis is what you want,
I'm still not picking One Piece. I'll have Yetis and my waist will be this big. I'm gonna be a goddamn lollipop.
I will say in the manga, it's not as bad. For whatever reason, in the anime, they gave him 2 fucking bowling balls for titties, and then like no waist.
I was about
In
to
the
say,
anime, in the manga, it's a little more proportioned, but it's still big ass titties.
like, just ginormous titties and you're built like a pencil.
You know,
At
I will
least,
say too, I kind of wish Oda would diversify his female characters' faces. A lot of them are just Nami with different hair.
same face syndrome.
Yeah, and like when it comes to the male characters, they all look different. Like there's a lot of diversity when it comes to the male faces and male physiques in One Piece. Female, not so much. You either got Big Mom or Nami. Like that's really it.
Like, yo, young Big Ma.
Nah, I'm cool.
I'm
I'm
sorry, that bitch
super
might be crazy.
cool.
She was fine. Okay, I understand why she had
Yeah.
all them damn kids. She was fine as fuck
No,
when
it
she was
makes
young.
sense. But I can't do it, bro. I just nah. Nah. Because once she has your kid, you have no access to your child.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. I mean, Big Ma's evil.
And also, she's not a good parent either.
Yeah, Big Ma's evil.
Yeah. Like, and it's so funny
Not-
because it's definitely like, so her dream is to unify all the races in the world. But the way she goes about them is essentially like just having their kids, and she treats her kids terribly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna unify the world. This pussy at a time. Like, what?
And listen, she has a lot of goddamn kids.
She
Like,
sure do.
her
She got a
whole
lot of
crew
damn...
is her
kids?
children.
Oh no.
Look, young Big Ma was fine. I'm sorry. I understand it.
No, I get it, but it's just a no for me, dog.
You mean, yeah. Maybe she's preying on men that don't want to be a father. It's a win-win for her, you know?
I guess. Shorty was getting cracked like a glow stick. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So we're gonna move on to the like reminiscent portion of the pod. So I am no longer KJ the host. I'm now KJ the interviewer of the 2 lovely ladies from Unhinged and Unfiltered.
I'm crying.
But no, all jokes aside, I am super blessed and happy that for the past 100 episodes, I've been able to, on a fairly week by week basis, been spending an hour and a half to 2 hours with my 2 closest friends. You know, a lot of people like a lot of podcasts don't make it past episode 7, let alone up to episode 100. And I don't know if I say it enough, but like not only does the podcast mean a lot to me, but like 2 of you do, the 2 of you do as well. And I don't see me going on this journey with anyone else. So I just want to say thank y'all for, for being real niggas. I love y'all for real.
Yeah, when we don't do the pod, I get sad because low key it kind of feels like our like weekly hangout sesh, high key.
Right. Especially now, like, now that I have a kid, we're getting older, life be lifing. Like, it's nice to just have every week I have this, you know what I mean? Like, I have a moment to just yap with the homies. You know what I mean? Now, don't get me wrong. I would still love for this, to take off,
Yeah.
So recommend us to your friends. Okay. There's a better chance of us continuing the yap sesh if we get a little, dinero from this bitch. So yeah, recommend us to your homies. But nah, I'm super blessed and happy that not only do I have these 2 lovely ladies in my life, but that we doing the show with them. I'm trying not to get like super sentimental because I ain't trying to cry on this bitch.
Real.
Cause y'all know KJ, big old crybaby. But yeah, no, I'm just happy that I got y'all.
Y'all.
I was gonna say I do have a question.
Yes.
What's been our favorite story on the pods so far?
Ooh, for me, and I'm sorry to my homie Agda, but for me, it was fuck, what was that bitch? The woman who was with like her man would always go to his best friend's house down the
Rachel.
street. Rachel, my good sis Rachel.
I was so
Oh
over
my
that
god.
story and KJ was eating it up. I was sick of her.
Oh my god. Every week, like I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Every week I was like, oh, I can't wait for update 2, update 3, update.
Bro, we got up to
At
8
least
updates on that bitch. I was sick of her.
At least once a month, I ask Soju, hey, any new updates on our good sis Rachel? I loved Rachel. Oh my god, Rachel, make that into a book, please. I'll buy 10 copies. I don't give a fuck.
I'm screaming.
That shit was so good. I don't give a fuck if it was fake. I don't give a fuck. Please. That shit was great. Immaculate.
I'm just glad that her kids weren't half black.
Yeah, why?
Because that man had 2 families.
We don't need that stigma no more.
I was
You're
about
right.
to say,
Thank
it's like,
you.
what do you mean why? Because he had 2 families.
You so right. You so right. But like when Shorty came to Rachel's house and was talking about you need to cut this shit out, bitch, who you talking to? Who you talking to? Because it could not be me.
And then they started fighting. Like, they started actually physically fighting. They started scrapping for real. I was like, Rachel!
No, Rachel got her ass beat. Rachel
Rachel
did
did get her ass beat. Like, that it's like, you're gonna delete all the evidence of him cheating on you. No, I'm not. Like, they started scrapping for real. And Rachel's like, I ain't proud to say she broke my arm. She won that fight. Like, Rachel, that bitch goes into your house and beats your ass? Come on now.
Right.
It's bad enough she fucked your man, but now she beating your ass? Like, Rachel, stand up, please.
She tried.
But again, I don't give a fuck if she made all that shit up. Turn it into a book. Let me read it. Don't be. Oh my god, brother! I'll be your number 1 fan. That shit was from original post to update 8. That shit was just nothing but pure gas. That shit was insane. Oh my god! I don't think y'all understand. Like, easily my favorite. Easily.
I feel like for me, I don't think I would say this is my favorite, but it's one of my favorites. It was a shorter story, and you sadly weren't here, KJ, but I'm sure you've tuned in or like watched it or something.
Of course, the story I'm here for. Whatever.
Sorry. No, because this one really pissed me off about the fucking chair.
Yes! I was like, hello?
That's my close second. That's my close second.
No,
you cannot
Tina, I was gonna
be serious
Tina,
right
I was
now.
gonna say
like,
that's mine too. Like, because
we really like what the fuck?
Chair? Like,
a chair.
We have
started all of this.
We do 4 updates. Somebody went to prison over a foldable chair.
Bro.
Close second for me is Jim Shuddy.
Also wasn't here for her. Y'all hate me for real. Just say that. Cause like I said that I started the episode, not the episode, but I started this section with like, oh, I love these guys. You feel me? I'm just so happy to be with them. And then they gonna pick 2 stories where a nigga wasn't there for. Just say you want me off the pod.
Look, for you, I'm trying to find Rachel real quick to see if there's a new update. So
oh, you do love me. I take it back. That shit was nuts, man. Oh my god. I'm trying to think what else.
Oh, what about Shorty that come to find out, like, they were childhood best friends or whatever. Wife got ostracized by not the family, but mainly the father. But come to find out, they were half siblings, and
Oh,
Shorty
yeah.
still wanted to fuck on him anyway,
Yeah.
and be with him.
And cheated on him.
And she
Yeah.
got and cheated on him.
Cheated on him
Got
and got pregnant by someone else. And he
but still wanted to be with him. Like,
yeah.
girl,
Yes.
no.
I looked. There is no update. The user deleted her account.
Rachel, why?
Oh, that was
That
was
one too.
That was a true crime. That was one of our true crime episodes. Actually.
Oh yeah.
That one also pissed me the fuck
You
off. I was
Yeah.
gonna say Bob and his whole fucking
I was about to
family
say
and everybody.
Brother B.
Yeah.
Oh my
all of
god.
them.
That shit was nuts.
You don't understand how heavily invested in this case I was because I watched the documentary, okay? The math wasn't mathing. I watched the docu-series. Some questions answered. The math was still not mathing. I read the book. And then the math was finally mathing. Marianne, if you're still alive, fuck you. And if you're dead, I hope you rot in hell, you awful bitch. Because the homie should not have been able to fuck your entire family. I'm sorry about it. Like,
Yeah.
Also, again, how was he allowed? You know, the first time, understandable, right? A second time, you let your daughter get kidnapped, bro? Fuck out of here.
And it's not like he was some mastermind either.
He wasn't.
Like, yeah, I'm just gonna take her on a trip. Okay, no.
That boy applied like 2% of pressure, and they're like, okay.
Fucking took her across the country, enrolled her in the goddamn school, changed her name, and like, what?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
And you not really looking for her for real. What are we doing?
Bro, when she first went missing and they were like, I don't want to cause a scene, I'm not going to call the police, waited 3 days to call the police. Meanwhile, they're halfway to Mexico.
Right. Or how about he said, you know, my therapist said I should just sleep next to her and listen to these tapes.
Therapy.
And you let him do it?
Yeah.
But also, remember, we watched that documentary about that lady who convinced couples to separate for over a year. That is true,
yeah.
So I think, like, just in the Mormon cult, like, community / culture, like, they don't question anything for real. Like, once they acknowledge you in the community and they trust you,
yeah,
you could say, like, hey, yo, I need, like, $100K for some bullshit reason. And I'm like, right. I mean, I only got 50. All right.
Yeah, I'll give it to you. Yeah,
that's the other thing that I had to remember as well is that it was also the 60s, and they said they like never locked their door because they're like, we're in a safe neighborhood, you know, like it's fine. And I'm not gonna lie, before the first kidnapping, it made perfect sense about how she was kidnapped. Because they had been friends for like a whole 2 years. Their families were fully integrated. Like, Bob was best friends with Brother B. Marianne's best friends with, like, Brother B's wife. I forgot what her name is. The kids all were friends with each other. They all had their own best friend within the family. You know, so, like, it's just 2 years of them just being really good friends with this other family. And then he does the first kidnapping. Like, that made total sense. I don't blame them for not seeing that shit coming when that happened. But the second time, be so serious, dude.
KJ heard it too. I'm like, wait, sorry.
Yeah, that thunder was
the thunder.
Scary. Shit shook my whole house.
And
fuck.
And high key, she technically got kidnapped like 3 times.
Yeah.
But
a lot of the adults that were in her life failed her. I told you.
All the adults in her life failed her.
Yeah.
Because not only, like, the first kidnapping happened, she's, like, Brother B's not allowed to be around her. Brother B starts, like, paying, like, homeless people to deliver her messages and shit like that. Like, that's why he was able to stay in constant contact with her. Not to mention, He is calling they phone off the hook. That motherfucker got their number on speed dial on a rotary phone. You feel me? Like he was always fucking calling them. Like
Mm-hmm.
they're being harassed, and they just like started leaving the phone off the hook, high key. But Shitty thinks she's gonna die, so she's like begging her mom to go be with this man, and her mama said, "Fuck it, I'm sick of hearing about it. Go to Utah." What? You put your 14-year-old daughter on a plane to go be with a fucking 35-year-old man? Yeah, I would not even 35. I think he was like fucking 39, 40.
Yeah, he was old.
Because she was like, I'm sick of hearing about it. She bitched for 2 weeks and you put her on a plane to go be with a grown ass man? That's why I say technically it's 3 times, because they agreed for her being gone like a week and she was gone for like 2 weeks because he didn't send her back on the plane until they went to go get her. And I'm like, Bob should have divorced your ass, because
Right.
if I came home and my child that had been previously kidnapped by this person, you told me that you put her on a plane to go be with that man, I might be in prison for domestic violence. Because what do you mean you put my baby on a plane to go be with a pedophile, you stupid bitch?
Mm-hmm.
Who she fucked?
She did not fuck that man until after the first kidnapping. After the first kidnapping.
Yeah. I remember when I like listened to that story as like on the like on a previous episode, my jaw was on the floor from like beginning to end, cuz like brother, for me what will always take me out was the fact that like they knew this motherfucker had quote unquote demons, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they knew that he was fighting his shit, whatever. So he went up to him and was like, hey, my therapist said I gotta listen to him and his wife fuck while
Yeah.
I sleep next to your underage daughter.
Yeah. He just said he had therapeutic tapes. No one knew what was on those tapes until he handed them over.
Oh, okay.
And that's what he told them too. But yeah, he's just listening, which thankfully that therapist got like disbarred, like he got his license removed because of this. Because he's like, I've just always like had like some sort of sexual attraction to young girls. He's like, okay, so find the object that you're attracted to right now. We just need to do some exposure therapy. You need to like learn impulse control. If you could sleep in the bed next to her listening to these tapes, you're gonna be cured.
And what if he couldn't?
Right.
I mean, he couldn't.
What do you do then?
He couldn't.
No, but I'm saying like during this exposure therapy, what if he was like, yo, fuck it, I'm gonna just do what I gotta do. You feel me? What was the therapist gonna say then? Ah, damn. Fuck. All right, we'll try. We gotta try again, buddy. You're fucking it up.
Bro, I don't. He lost his license, obviously.
Should
Like,
have went to jail.
it was the
Fucking
60s.
sicko.
I don't even think. I'm not even sure if they have laws for that now, high key.
I think so. I think like if you encourage your client to do an illegal act, you can go to prison.
Okay.
And then also, I don't quote me on this, but I think if you know your client is going to do a crime, I think you have to report it.
Yes, you are a mandated reporter. But I don't know, that man was confident that he was gonna like overcome this like demon, like this urge, you know?
Because I wouldn't be surprised if the therapist was also Mormon.
The therapist was.
Yeah, so like he probably was like, "Oh, this is a good Mormon man. Like he just needs to fight his demons and he'll be fine."
Yes, the therapist was, because Brother B had went to like their pastor, like whoever is in charge of like their sect of the church. and confessed that he had like these like sexual urges towards Jan, who at the time was like a 12-year-old girl. And they were like, "Oh, okay, we're gonna go send you to like our therapist." And it was a, you know, a Mormon therapist.
Yeah, no. I will say I'm looking forward to October because I can't wait for more true crime stuff. But yeah, no. I didn't know much about the Mormon community until that, and then also the documentary we saw about the family influencer lady.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that shit was crazy. So since we're on episode 100, and you know we're gonna keep it going for the foreseeable future, what is something that you hope will happen, um, both for the podcast and in the podcast?
Mm, I hope that we're able to continue bringing on more guests to like share their experiences and stuff, because I really did like that when we had Joy here. Um, in the podcast? Like, what do you mean?
Like, okay, so in you pretty much already answered. So like bringing in more guests, but like for the podcast,
Okay,
like what like if you could wave a wand right now and turn our podcast like super successful, what does that look like to you?
Okay. Um, it's in the world where we have like an in-person studio. Like, I don't know how, but like in the world, we have an in-person
We
studio.
convinced Soju to move to Jersey.
Y'all
Fuck
no.
no, baby.
Um,
Y'all expensive as fuck over there.
But
yeah.
you would be making enough where like you feel me? You're good.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, like in-person studio. Um, what else? I just keep going back to like having guests on. Like at some point, maybe we have other podcasters up there, like people that are like higher, you
Yeah,
know.
I feel
There's
like
a
I was gonna say I feel like where I would feel like we really like made it like that for real is if we could get like, I don't know, like Drew off Wallow on here, you know.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay,
You
okay,
know, like,
okay.
because I'm not gonna lie, I fucking love her.
Yeah.
So, you know, like somebody like that, like some like other podcasters are fuck, you know, like even doing something with like Two Hot Takes because I fucking love that podcast.
For me, and they're the people who inspired me to do a podcast. If we could have Kid Fury and Crystal from the Read on this shit, I'm gonna let y'all know right now, I'm fanboying the entire episode. I like I'm just gonna be sitting there like and they're both like they both are in New York, so yeah, that in person studio, yeah, yeah.
Look, we have to find a third party state, okay? I ain't going to Jersey.
Yeah.
But I like Jersey. Fuck.
It's expensive as fuck over there.
I mean, if we making it to the point where we got an in person studio, I feel like you'll be alright. I feel like, you know, and then
meet
like
in the
not for
middle.
nothing, huh?
I said we could meet in the middle if it's like a third party state. Like, you know, like is Georgia considered like in the middle? In
Not
my head, it
really.
is. No.
I mean, that's closer to Soju.
I was about to say it's
but
very
like,
close to me.
yeah, that's not
Virginia.
really.
Virginia would kind of be in the
Yeah,
middle,
yeah.
but
I would want to live closer to like the DC area. Yeah. Um, it's just tough with the baby.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. So we got family here. But anyway, but okay. So in person studio, having more guests. Um I was gonna say there's a podcast that's very similar to ours. It's called Two Girls in a Rose. They also do their shit remotely. I've been listening to their podcast on and off for the past couple of weeks. I would love to have them on the show. I think their energy matches us because they also talk about like reality TV and shit like that too. So I feel like it would be a good time.
Or those twins that are unhinged as fuck. I think their shit is called
Right.
Intrusive Thoughts or something.
Listen, I'm gonna need a little liquor. I'm gonna need a little liquor to match their energy. Like I thought, I ain't gonna hold you. I didn't think there was many people who were more unhinged than me. Yeah. The one shorty that's always on the right. Yeah, she got me beat.
Nah, because
She got me beat.
her sister really be talking to her, asking her questions. She just
The one episode where she was playing with her coochie, like she was just sitting there like
yeah.
jaying herself off. I was like, oh no, Shorty's different. Shorty is
and she's like, I'm not gonna hold you. I ain't hear a word you said. I'm horny for real. And she's like, yeah, I can see that. She's like, give me 5 minutes. She's like, I'm not putting the podcast on hold so you could go like polish your pearl. What the fuck? Like, hold it in. She's like, you can last 5 minutes. Just I gotta go. Like like that shit was crazy. And I'm like, damn, we can't call ourselves Unhinged and Unfiltered anymore. They got it.
No, we just gotta up it. You feel me?
No.
Not to that point. You know, like I'm not beating my schmick on stream. But like, you know, like I feel like we get close. But nah. I would love to have them. I would love to have the two girls I was telling you about before, Crystal. All right, so Soju, before I ask the next question, what does if you could wave a wand and turn our podcast like super successful, what does it look like for you?
Oh no, that was my answer, is getting like high profile guest on here.
Oh, okay.
That's what us being super successful looks like to me.
Yeah. For me, it would be similar to you guys. Having like, you know, high profile guests. But also being able to like go on tour. I've like been talking about that for the longest. I would love to be able to go across country or across the globe and just do this. And then also like if I could wave a wand and we're like now one of the most successful podcasts, I think what I would love to do is be able to help the guests that we had when we first started and like kind of like, you know, give them us like a little boost, like a little marketing boost, you feel me? So like, you know, Joy, Julian, our future guests, like I would love to be able to be like, you know, help them out because, you know, it was on our shit. Yeah, that's really it. Also I would love if our show transitioned from this to like maybe like a legit talk show, like, you know, like a studio talk show. I have like mixed feelings on that though, because like you lose a lot of independence when that happens because you have to answer to like, you know, studios and shit like that. But yeah, I wouldn't mind that at all. Like if I had to pick, I will say this though, if I had to pick between an in-person studio and or going on tour, I would pick the going on tour.
Yeah.
I think it would be really cool to like see our fans and interact with them like IRL.
Live.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
I feel like if we were to do a tour, I wonder what people would like say for real, because I feel like, granted, it's fuck shits and gigs now because y'all suck. But I remember when they went on tour and people are like, oh, Fuhad is not as short as I thought he was, and he got so mad. He's like, y'all thought I was short.
You know who I thought was gonna be shorter than me and is not by any stretch of the imagination? Tony Stedavoci. When I met him at DreamCon, I was like, oh, this nigga's tall.
He looks tall.
I mean, everybody looked tall to you, Soju.
That's what I'm fucking saying. Like, if we went on tour, because we always talk about how I'm tiny, you know what I'm saying? They're like, nah, she can't be that short. I feel like what the one thing that would be said about me would be like, oh, she really is that short.
Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. When we finally met in person, I know I make jokes, but like it did throw me off. I was like, "Oh shit, you are a lot shorter than me." Shit. And then I met tall. I met Zach's tall ass. And I was like, "Oh, y'all are funny. Y'all are funny." That's why, like, when I asked y'all that pegging question and you were like quiet, I was like, "Nah, you cannot be bending over 8 foot Zach."
8
And
foot.
slanging fucking BBC. Like, that's just nuts.
Bro, I was about to say, I'm pretty sure I've said this on the pod. KJ made fun of us at DreamCon because us holding hands, we can't interlock fingers. It just hurts. So we hold hands like this because it doesn't hurt. And
I didn't know it hurt.
no,
I
it
didn't even
hurts.
realize that y'all like didn't interlock fingers. It was just Soju looks like a little kid holding their parents' hand when she holding Zach's hand. Like she literally looks like she's asking for uppies, dog.
I do.
Okay.
I'm joking. I don't. I'm terrified of being picked up.
Yeah. So one of Soju's first thing she said to me was like, "If we meet in person, do not pick me up. You can hug me, but you do not lift me off the ground." And I'm good for that. Like I love like especially if I've seen you in a minute. Yeah, I'm gonna twirl you around a little bit.
It'll go from happy to scared real quick. Do not pick me up.
Okay, so name 3 guests that you would love to have on the show, and it doesn't matter like anyone. It can literally be anyone as long as they're living, obviously, but it can be anyone. So celebrities, internet personalities, your third grade teacher, like literally anyone.
3.
Yeah, I'm gonna go first real quick. So I would love to have um I would love to have RDC as guests at the whole RDC. Because like as a content creator and especially as a black content creator, I look up to them a lot because you know they really like did a big one. You know what I mean? Like they still make this skits and shit, but like they've evolved from just making skits. And I love the fact that they made a safe place for black nerds.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And then ironically enough, Drew, like I also would love to have Drew. I always butcher her last name, but I would also love to have her on the pod. And then last but not least, the whole cast of Sinners.
You know what? That's valid as fuck.
T.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be a mess though. I ain't like I gotta hold
I'm not
it in.
asking shit.
I might not be allowed to talk. I'm gonna be
So
blind.
is there a way that we could physically make you into a twin?
Right.
Like
Where Dante at?
he knows this. I told him. Like I
Look.
say respectfully, like I just have to say this. Be like, go ahead.
Look,
Look.
Michael B.
Can't have
Jordan,
Megan on the
fine
pod.
as fuck. Okay.
What'd you say?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can't have Megan Thee Stallion on the pod.
Aw. I would love
can't.
Megan on the pod, especially for an anime
Yeah.
episode.
I would have to opt out because I'm not being professional at all. Like I'm just not, like I'm not.
That's valid.
Actually, I'm adding Megan to the list. It definitely would be Drew off Wallow. Megan Thee Stallion, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah. Oh, actually, I would love if we could get contestants from reality shows that we watch.
Oh, I
That
would
would be
love
like
that.
my close 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But okay, who were your 3? So for you, Soju, you got Megan, Drew.
Yeah, I can't really think of a third right now. Like, I would love to have like people from other podcasts that I listen to up on here, like me,
Mm-hmm.
like Stephanie Sue, you know, because I'm like, I need one Asian person up in here, you know, because she's like huge in, you know, Rotten Mango. She's huge with like true crime, so that would be
Oh,
cool
okay.
while we do like we have our month of true crime.
Yeah.
That'd be tough. All right, Tina, what about you?
Um. So one person that I thought of is she's a well-known like black cosplayer, Renegoddess.
I knew it. I knew it.
Yeah.
I feel like she'd be a good
Um.
time.
Tina,
She would be a really good
Tina
time.
loves her some
Um.
Renegadas.
I sure do, cause she be like, she really be doing the fuck out of those cosplays. And I'm like, damn, like one day I'll get to that. You feel me? But not today. Um, I feel like I want more like unhinged people. Like, you guys know Quinn for
Quinn
like on TikTok. Quinn,
Blackwell?
yes.
Uh huh. Okay.
I feel, I feel
Um,
like
I have to
I
look
will.
them up.
You definitely know who it is.
yeah,
Really?
hmm
Yeah, she's like one of like the first popular TikTokers.
yeah.
I think she also was she also from Vine? No, right?
I don't know.
Because I think
I
she had a
don't.
following before she blew up on TikTok. I just don't know
Yeah,
where that following came from. It was Vine?
she. It was.
Yeah, Tara said it was Vine.
I just all the videos that I see her like it's unhinged as fuck, but like also like is like on the lowest of keys for me. Like it'd be a vibe. Like I don't know.
No, I
Um,
get behind it.
but a third person. I'm gonna aim a little bit higher. I'm gonna go celebrity, but who? Um, hmm. Piggybacking off of what you said, KJ, you said the cast of Sinners, and I know
Hmm.
that Ryan Coogler is a part of that, but like speaking to him by himself would be, I feel like it would be, um,
I feel like that would probably be a very emotional podcast for me in particular because like
yeah,
I want to get into filmmaking and I would definitely be asking him about Chadwick. Like obviously I would ask if it was cool before the show, but I would ask him about Chadwick
yeah,
because
like,
like
yeah,
to this day like it don't feel right that he ain't here. And
yeah, yeah.
I want to ask like if Chadwick was still alive, if he would have been in Sinners, and who would he have been? Because a lot of
I definitely
fans,
do feel like he would have been in Sinners.
I feel like he would have
But
been
who?
Smoke.
I could see that. Like them playing brothers themselves, of course.
Yeah.
100,000%. Um, but yeah, personality wise, I could see him being Smoke because he definitely gives more serious than Michael B. Jordan to me personally.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, it would be very emotional, but like I would just love to pick his brain about like his thought process on all the films that he's worked on. Cause like
Yeah.
at least all the films that I've seen, they have never not been
A hit.
amazing. Yeah, a
Yeah.
hit. Like it just bro.
I didn't realize until I was talking to my nephew that Ryan Coogler is, I think, my favorite director because it used to be fuck, oh my god, I always forget this motherfucker's name. The guy who made the Batman trilogy, I can't remember, something Nolan. Christopher Nolan. It used to be Christopher Nolan. Because I love the Batman trilogy. I love Tenet. And I keep saying I have to watch Inception. I saw it when I was a kid. I don't remember anything about it.
Yeah.
Um, But I like Ryan Coogler as someone who wants to get into filmmaking, and someone who loves acting. All of his stuff has always hit hard.
Yeah.
Ironically, my least favorite project of his is the first Black Panther, which is saying something because I love Black Panther. But out of all the stuff that he's done, like he's just there hasn't been a miss for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
No. So, I'm trying to think. I want to ask one more question about like the podcast. Oh, okay. So, what made you decide to like do this? Like, why a podcast? Like, why not? You know, we're all content creators. Why not just focus on your own shit instead of doing this every week?
Um, I guess I'll go first because I feel like you two probably have more to say. For me personally, it was because you two decided to do this. I'm like, I really like the idea of a podcast because you get to just yap, like, like who doesn't love a good yap session? Um, I also like the idea that it's more like comedy based because I do feel like obviously we're in a world where like shit is heavy every day. I can't even say a lot of the days shit is heavy every day.
Especially now.
Especially now. Um and I feel like us just being a comedy podcast kind of gives some semblance of like relief from the everyday life.
Yeah.
Um so I think that's what I enjoy the most, and I mean I feel like that's why I'm here because
Yeah.
we just get to talk.
Yeah. I
Like,
ain't gonna lie. There have been a lot of episodes that acted as like not therapy, but were very therapeutic. And
yeah,
there was the one episode where it was me and Soju, and I fucking crashed out because like y'all know I was going through a lot, like at work and my personal life. Like it was just a lot. So like it felt good to have an outlet to just kind of go off for real. Um, so no, I definitely get that, Tina, with the having some kind of like reprieve from
yeah,
the day to day.
Yeah, no, I get it too, because like yeah, I feel like it's also like a once a week where we can forget about it, high key, like,
Mm-hmm.
and that's like another thing where that's something that I hope that our podcast could be. The world is shit, and I like that. I would like to be somebody's fucking escape. You know what I mean? Because I feel like that
yeah,
could be like that's it for us. You know what I mean? Especially with everything that's been happening currently. And I'm like, I even like, because we have a group chat with the three of us, obviously. And I was like, I need to reevaluate the books that I'm reading because the stuff that I normally like to read is too heavy for the mental state that I'm in. It's
Yeah.
like, it's just
that's very valid.
because
Yeah.
there's just some books that I wanted to read because I read a lot of horror. And I'm like, I can't even read this because this is happening in real life. It's not even like
Yep,
fiction anymore. You know what I mean?
yep,
Like,
Yeah. Like it's
yeah,
just it's bad. It's really
mm-hmm,
bad. And I don't want to harp on it too much because like as we've been saying, it's a nice little reprieve from everything. But nah, man. Like I remember when the election didn't go the way we had hoped. That episode afterwards, we didn't really talk about anything. We just kind of just did our normal shit, and it felt nice. Like it felt good to like not talk about it. You know what I mean? For like those 2 hours, I could pretend it didn't happen the way it happened,
mm-hmm,
right? So yeah, like I said, like there have been times with this episode where this podcast has been therapeutic for sure, for sure. Um, but I'm gonna save my answer last. But Soju, why do the pod?
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. If anybody partakes in my normal content, I'm sorry. But you know, like I'm just playing video games and being a degenerate. So, you know, or like hella gay. You know, it is what it is. That's what you sign up for with me. But I don't know. Again, like me and KJ were just like swapping podcast clips back and forth, like, and KJ had like just ended his like other podcast and how he was saying how much he missed it. And I was like, fuck it, why not? You know?
Yeah.
Because I was like, I feel like this is something that I've always wanted to do, but I
Mm-hmm.
don't want to do it alone. Granted, there are like successful solo podcasts where they just like they're the only main person on the show and they have like guests that come in, like Two Hot Takes, for example. Hell, even like Drew off Wallow, I'm pretty sure she's one of those people as well, where it's like she's like the only main person on her show and she just has people come in, you
Mm-hmm.
know? So it's like, yeah, people could do it, but I just don't want to. I would rather do it with like, you know, my like two closest friends, you know?
You know. Yeah. So for me, this is my third podcast. Um, sorry. The first one I did like right after college. It fell through after like episode 8 or 9, just because like I think everyone on that pod had different ideas of what they want to do with the pod. Um, but you know, and there's no hate to anyone, but like it was just I clearly wanted it to be a big thing, and they didn't. And similarly, the same thing kind of happened with the second pod, but it was for me the second pod, the Apollo Bros, that hurt, like that, like when we had to end the show, that really hurt because we got past episode 100, like it was a lot of episodes.
Mm.
Yeah, and we had just started like gaining momentum. But my boy Kev is still recovering from a tragic car accident. And then my boy Tempo wanted to focus on his music career. So like as upsetting as it was I was more upset at like the situation than I was at them. You know what I mean? Like I think a small part of me was kind of upset with them because you know the three of us kind of agreed that like we wanted it to be a big thing. You know what I mean? But I was definitely the driving force behind that, and I think the other two just kind of like co-signed it out of respect to me, but they didn't really like truly feel that way. So when we ended the show, like I was kind of hurt. Um, so then when Soju was sending me podcast clips and stuff, I was like, oh, like this is kind of funny, whatever. And then Soju was like, yo, we should just do a podcast together. And I was like, all right, cool, bro, like whatever. And she was like, no. I'm like, I'm serious, like let's do a podcast together. I was like, Soju, this isn't funny, bro. Like I'm still hurting. And
No,
she was like, no, like
KJ deadass
we
told me, I think, at least 5 times. It was like, Soju, I need you to stop playing with my feelings, dog.
no, bro, like listen. When I tell you, like the Apollo Bros, I swore was gonna be like it. You know what I mean? So when we ended, I kind of gave up on the whole podcasting thing. And yeah, when Soju was like, no, like we have the equipment, you make content, I make content, like let's do it. I was like, shit, you sure? She was like, yeah, like let's fucking do it. I was like, all right, okay, cool. And then like I think like the next day or 2 days afterwards, she had a list of fucking names so we could name ourselves. And I was like, oh shit, like she's dead ass. Okay, cool. So I got excited, but I was still scared because again, I had two failed podcasts. So you know, a little scared. So we were talking about it, and we were talking about it on the server, and Tina messaged me and was like, you know, I kind of want to do the podcast too. We had talked about maybe making a podcast, like what happened. And I was like, all right, say less. And then yeah, we came Unhinged Unfiltered. I do have to say, I believe Soju came up with the original name, which was we're originally gonna be Unfiltered and Unhinged, which don't even sound right now that I'm saying it.
Yo, dead ass.
Yeah, it sounds so like foreign. But I believe there was already a show,
Yes.
and they had like 20-ish episodes. We were like, yeah, we can't do that. So someone who ironically we no longer talk to was like, guys, just flip it. We were like, oh my god, what? Just flip the bitch.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, that's how we became Unhinged and Unfiltered, and like the rest is literally history, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I guess like for me, like similar to Soju, like yeah, I used to. I used to stream, just play video games, and just yap or whatever. But it's cool to have this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah. How do you? I'm gonna end the podcast. I'm gonna end the episode with this question. What do you? Where do you see the podcast going?
Definitely more consistent engagement.
Mm-hmm.
More, I guess it still is engagement, but more viewers that we can interact with.
Mm-hmm.
Bringing on more people, like making that a consistent thing as well. Honestly, just everything. Like fuck it, aim for the stars, you know. Like we just continue growing ourselves until our name is out there for real.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know, make magic happen.
Make magic happen. I like that. I like that. Big boss Tina. I fuck with that. That's what Tina used to say to her people before they made like big drug deals and shit.
Yo.
Yo, don't you just put Tina on a list, man.
Bro.
Oh fuck.
He's just joking.
Or am I? No, I'm joking. FBI, don't go after my good sis.
For legal reasons, this is a joke.
But Soju?
I mean, yeah, aim for the stars.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna say this. And obviously I'm biased because you know it's my podcast, but I truthfully think this show, even if it wasn't, I beg you to try and prove it. I'm screaming. Obviously I'm biased, or whatever, but I truthfully like I listen to some of our episodes and I listen to like our old episodes so I can kind of engage it as more so as like a viewer slash fan and not the host. And I think no joke, I think we're entertaining. I think we have what we need to be successful. It's literally just trying to get the word out. You know what I mean? So yeah, I truthfully think like all the things that we've said for where we see the pod being successful, I truthfully and honestly think that is more than just a possibility. So yeah, like y'all said, I see more engagement, I see more viewers, I see money. But yeah, no, I see when people think of podcasts, our name gets brought up.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Yeah. All right, y'all. So that is the end of episode 100. We are gonna be back next week. I promise. This is not the end. If you have an unhinged story or you need relationship or life advice, you can email us at unhingedunfiltered@gmail.com. We're on all the socials except for Tumblr and Pinterest. And we do this show live on Twitch. That's twitch.tv/UNU_pod. You can find all of our socials under the same handle. Ladies, do you have any announcements before we dip away?
I'm coming back.
Y'all.
I'm gonna finally stream for the first time in months.
Type shit.
Period.
When are you planning on streaming?
Tomorrow.
Okay. Never mind.
Yeah.
I was gonna say at least you collab.
No.
But never mind. But no. What do you plan on streaming? Pokemon.
Pokemon, yeah.
Okay. Type shit. Nice. All right. Cool. Tina.
Nothing super big. Like I'm just gonna remain consistent in my streaming because I always start, but then I just suddenly drop, and that's the part where I don't
also,
like.
You be getting hit with like all kinds of headaches and dizzy spells, like.
Yeah, your girl be going through it.
Yeah.
So yeah, just trying to find a balance, but become consistent again in streaming and my content.
Yeah. Same. I think actually after this episode, after we finish recording this shit, I think we'll make me a TikTok video. Yeah, I just need to get started. So I'm gonna just post a little post, and do what we got to do. I still don't know when I'm gonna start streaming again. I'm really hoping sooner than later. Baby girl is starting to sleep a little bit longer now that she's able to eat solids, kind of, sort of. But if I do stream, it's gonna be a late night stream and probably on the weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
But until then, when you have the time, just focus on the content. Don't think about it too much. Just do it.
Yeah, that's my issue. I do a lot of this.
Yeah.
And that be the problem, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I just gotta do it messy. Fuck it. I always try to do shit perfectly, which has always been my issue, and I feel like I would have been a lot more successful in my content creation journey if it wasn't for that. But it's okay. We live and we learn. We live and we learn. But yeah, so make sure you follow us on all the socials and all the good shit. Recommend us to your friends, your family, hell, even your arch nemesis. I don't give a fuck. And we love y'all. If you've been listening to the show, either from episode 1 or episode 99, we appreciate you. Shout out to everyone else in the chat, which is pretty much just Dante. But that's gonna change because we gonna be on the socials more often. We gonna be pulling bitches in here. So
yeah, I'm making a Tumblr. No, I'm playing.
Shit.
I was about to say I don't know who's on Tumblr because when I'm on Tumblr, it's just the Sims girlies.
Yeah, my Tumblr is all like fanfic / writing advice.
I haven't tapped into my Tumblr in a hot minute.
I lost my login, which is kind of sad because I had like over 1,000 followers, but it was a porn page.
Damn.
So
it was a what page?
It was a porn page.
Girl, same. Listen.
Tumblr was so good for it.
I had a little community and everything. It was lit. It's so sad. It's probably my most successful social media page I've ever had. Which is so sad. Yeah, because like I was anonymous. I accidentally met someone from my community at GameStop of all places.
Oh wow.
Yeah, they just showed up buying games, and I was like, I've seen this person's booty hole. That's crazy.
I did not think it was gonna go there.
Yeah. That's a tale for another episode. Anywhoville, yeah, man, yeah. So follow us on the socials, especially threads, and no, just threads. Because if we ever like cancel an episode or plan on doing like a special episode or anything like that, we'll probably announce it on there. So yeah, either threads or IG. Just follow us on both.
Yeah.
If you don't have threads, make threads just for us. Thanks, love you, mwah, kiss your forehead. I haven't done that in so long. Anyway, y'all.
Yeah.
We will see you guys next week, and bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.